Hey Pisces, it is the middle of the night. They woke me up to do these, like with some messages, and I'm gonna post some later in the day because I don't want to stay up. I want to lay back down for a little bit after this. Your self-love has been off the charts. Like you are manifesting at a rapid rate right now. You have some big wins coming your way, some celebrations, and it could take place. It could be a contract for something. It could be marriage. It could be just you winning something major here. Yeah, you know, I just heard thunder. So something about people who silenced you are going to hear you loud and clear very soon. All right. It's what didn't kill you made you stronger. And the more somebody tried to push you down and kick you while you were down, the more they showed you their true colors, and the stronger your boundaries got. And you don't realize it, but your boundaries have shifted dramatically over a long period of time, and your silence is speaking much louder than your words ever did. And if people have some temper tantrums towards you, they want you to remain silent and not engage in any of it, because it's going to leave them stewing about how they reacted instead of focusing on how you did not engage. Okay, that is what they're going to be left with after they do it, because somebody's going through a period of realizing, oh, this is a pattern, but they're realizing it after the fact. They do something and then realize it after the fact. They haven't gotten out ahead of it just yet. So this is somebody trying to work through their emotions and trying to do things the right way, but it's just like they're trying to do it from a very low place. So you're getting caught in the crossfires of somebody else's healing, and they may try to use you as a pincushion, but you don't need to allow this to affect you. This is about them and not about you at all. Okay. You are stepping into a role as a leader, right? Okay. Your hard work, like it's been a learning curve for you. You had to, even though these people wanted to heap a lot of responsibility on you, all is not lost, because it taught you how to handle a lot of pressure. Like putting you in that pressure cooker, putting you in a place where you had to be, interrupted a lot, have a lot of different hats that you had to play, figure out how to make things work by yourself without having any help. All of this was necessary for you to learn leadership skills. So you've been learning a lot based on like just allowing certain things to happen that you didn't realize was a problem. So the things that were done towards you that was meant to break you actually strengthened you, because you didn't allow it to break you. You didn't allow it to break you because you had angelic help, because you focused on your ancestors, because you focused on your spirit guides, because you focused on source. Okay? This is a great time to trust in the universe and know that you're going to be provided for. I love this. This artwork on here is something. Look at that. I love stuff like this. I can't wait to have my own studio and do things like that. There's a career or blessing lining up for you, and they want you to stay positive and believe. Pay attention to the signs your angels send you during this time. Don't be afraid of hard work. What lasts won't come easy. So, when you are somebody who's a leader, you are going to have a lot of people pulling at your energy, wanting to get your advice, wanting to get your opinion. It's instead of realizing they can do it for themselves. You are somebody who's going to be teaching them how to do it for themselves. You're going to teach a man how to fish. I love Jesus. You're going to teach a man how to fish. You're going to teach them how to be a leader of their own life first, and then and that leadership is going to be able to translate into being a leader of whatever other area they want to be a leader in. Okay, not everybody wants to be creative in the same way. Some people like sitting down with spreadsheets. Some people like to sit with games. Some people like to sit with a canvas. Some people like to sit with a needle and thread. Some people like to sit with a boxing arena. You know, it just, everybody has something different that makes them feel good, something that makes them get in their zone. So this can go for anybody. It doesn't have to be a spiritual leader. It can be, you know, I don't know, anything. Maybe you're really into fitness and you have some new type of apparatus that you want to sell, or so, I don't know. It could be anything. It's like whatever you feel confident doing, or whatever takes your focus and puts you in that zen place to where, you know, you just kind of, it's almost like you're lost in a daydream as you're doing something because it feels so good to do it. You ever seen people that are just, or kids or anyone, just really get in their zone? Athletes do it a lot. Get in their zone. Nothing can sway them from what they're doing because their focus is so strong. That's something that you need to think about. Like, what makes you feel like that? You know, there are things, even though things that you've done are new to you and you don't have a lot of experience with them, there are things that you have done that have put you in that zone. That's a zone that will bring you leadership skills. That's going to show you something that you can use to, you know, when things get rough and people are coming to you, pulling at your energy, and you need to go regroup, there's something, you want to have something that you can do to counteract that energy and put you in a zone and let you, like, zone out and still be an active member of the day. Okay, not just lay around. So there's something that you're learning that's going to make you money at the same time that it's going to put you in this focus and bliss place, and raise your vibration to a point that it's like spiritual things are unlocking for you that have been dormant for a very long time. It's becoming very evident and apparent to other people. There's something about you that's different. You're not the weakling someone once thought you were. And that has got them very confused and very intimidated. So even though you think you don't have the upper hand because circumstances look the same, you very much have the upper hand right now because of you finding your voice, because this person matched you in this way. They couldn't find their voice and you found yours. So before, it's like they're being shown their weaknesses at the same time you're showing them your newfound strengths. So that is like a dagger in the heart mixed with a little lemon juice on the tip, you know? Something along those lines. It's really stinging them badly. Okay? And you know what it is? They're really itching my left palm. You have learned how to be nice and direct at the same time. You've learned how to express exactly what you're feeling and your perspective and make something sound logical. It's, you know, you've learned how to finesse a conversation because of your wisdom and because Source has really been helping you. It's like, I'm thinking of that Kelly Clarkson song, Walk Away. It starts out like, you've got your mother and your brother undercover telling you what to say. It's how it starts. Middle of the night. I apologize. Ooh, okay. Okay. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. I feel like because you have the power, you were meant to be in a financial pinch, but they do want you to pay attention to your finances. From now on, it's like they want you to sit down and make a list of all of your monthly costs. They want you to make a list of all of the bills that are going out every month and what's coming in, so you have an idea of what you have to play with and what you don't. So it's like something where you get afraid because money hasn't been in a good place, but this is taking charge of something, and this is another Goliath of yours. This is another Goliath of yours. You don't want to look at it because you're like, oh, it'll get fixed when I get more money. But this is a pattern. This is something good to know about your finances. How much is coming in, how much is going out, what you have to play with, what you can spend each month, and what you have to save each month. This is a good place to start. Even if things are like, oh, I don't have anything to save this month because, I had to spend it on this. Well, that's fine right now. But moving forward, you want to have an idea of where you're going. And right now is a perfect time, like today, when you hear this message, would be a good time to sit down and go through the expenses and the money that's coming in, okay? This is this is going to help you be successful. This is going to help you take charge of your finances. This is another area that you need to be successful in because you are going to be a leader. You may be a business owner or have some type of leadership role where you need to be a good steward of money because you don't want to have something where you can make all of the money and then have poor spending habits and then turn around and lose it. So this is something like, learning to be a good financial steward. Pull out some of those biblical words, baby. Yeah. Because, there's somebody, like I just said, maybe there's something where you're going to work with someone in the future and they may want you to have an investment in the company in the future or something like that. Do you want them to feel like, okay, you're not a good candidate because you are a poor steward of money? Or do you want them to like feel confident that you can handle this? They want you to think about things like that. And you are at a place now emotionally where you are strong enough to handle these type of, this being shown to you. So it's like you look around recently and you notice that maybe you need to clean a little more. You need to declutter more. And instead of looking at it and getting stressed out and pissed off and disengaging, you're looking at it like, okay, I need to make a game plan and fix this because this is something that's getting in my way. It's like, so you've been cleaning house recently inside and now the outside is starting to match. This is one of the things on the outside that's starting to match for you. You're becoming a better steward of your time and you're becoming a better steward of your money. So this is going to be something like you're going to let the family know this is how much we have. Like if people want to spend your money, you got to let them know this is the money that we have every month and this is all we're going to have to spend. So what do we want to do this month that's fun? Okay, so things like that. There are ways to get family involved and let them teaching them the same at the same time that you are, through the conversation. Like this is what we have. We can do something fun together. What would you like to do? This is our budget for entertainment. This is our budget for for bills. This is our budget. Like know where your money is going. It's important. Like, maybe maybe I don't know, I'm picking up on somebody already having that type of background in a business working for other people, but what about your own business? Take control of your own finances. And something about there's some people out there that owe you money that you don't know about yet. And they're realizing crap. They can get in a lot of trouble for something that they've done and they're starting to panic and they want to try to like, play victim with you. Don't fall for it. That do not be tempted to lower your standard. Don't fall for it, okay? Because you've got news coming in for you, and that's the news that they don't want you to get. And the news that's coming in is a fresh start. They don't want this, okay? Success assured with good plans and hard work, and you've got laborer here. So they're letting you know this is a short journey. Keep consistent with something that you're doing, all right? Keep consistent with something that you're doing. Yeah, so they want you to know there's things in the deep friendship with someone of the same sex. This is there's an angel on earth that's coming in to help you. This is the soulmate connection. So dealing's a relationship with the man. I saw that. Jesus wants you to know that he saw that, and there's a situation in the balance that requires careful handling. So keep to yourself. Mind your P's and Q's. Do not engage in any arguments. Do what you're supposed to do. I'm hearing it's time to start packing. It's time to start packing. Take that seriously. It's time to start packing. This is the time to live as if, because this is going to be a very quick shift for you. There's going to be a very, okay, they just told me there's going to be quick movement. Like once you get the news of something, everything's going to start going very fast, and they want you to be prepared and not dealing with a bunch of things that you can get out of the way right now. It's time to get organized, prioritize certain things, and get things out of the way that have been in the way for quite some time. This is not the time to sit around and wait for answers. This is you being strategic. All right? This is you being strategic. This is you doing exactly what you need to do for yourself. Okay? Because you're cutting out the bullshit. You know what I said? Look, this is the best card. Stay silent, stay to yourself, right? Stay pruning your own garden, stay focused on yourself. Don't let people pull you into their drama, because justice is being served for you as you look away. You understand? As you stay strategic, and you know that people are stealing from you. They're literally stealing from you. This is, out of all the ones that I've received before, this is the one with the diamond in it. Do you understand? You have lost a lot of money because of something someone's done. And that is about to come back to you as well. That is what, do you see? I love how these cards came out. You see, you've got, because you kept to yourself. This is how you win. Because you kept to yourself, some people have hung themselves, and you didn't have to be involved in it at all. Justice is being served as we speak, and you are the one receiving all of this reward. Okay, justice is being served. What was taken from you, what was stolen from you, I heard that your innocence was really exploited. Your naivety, I can never say that word. Maybe you're naive, okay? You can be about certain things. But you know what that is? That's just the fool energy. Excuse me. That's just the fool energy. That's you starting something new, thinking that everybody else is excited about something that you are, and they're not. There's also something about, you gave someone an apology, a really deep, heartfelt apology in the nick of time, because you doing that is also, it's like there's something coming down the pike for them, and they are going to be more than willing to help you out of a place of, like, you know, genuine love for you, instead of feeling obligation and pissed off about it. So it's like you saved yourself some type of court situation of trying to get what was rightfully yours, but in a way from somebody who was still bitter towards you. So you really healed their heart by giving a deep apology, a very genuine apology. So they want to help you out of a situation, and it's like you're not going to have to ask for anything. So just know you have, so there's several different things. You have people getting in trouble, having justice, like receiving, like they're hanging themselves because they stole from you. I'm hearing they took your innocence. They really messed with your innocence, which caused a lot of chaos for you and made you, you know what it's getting me? You know that series You? They mentioned this in the readings last week, so I started watching it because I like to stay involved in whatever these readings say. That's my work, so I want to be involved in it. And he stalks these women, and he finds out what they like, what they don't like, and he becomes what they want. And he just kind of shows up at places trying to act like it's natural, and like it's, you know, serendipity, it's serendipitous, it's fate. And like, you know, they're meant to be together. And then he ends up hurting all of these people that are around these women that are close to her, like killing them, literally killing them off. And I'm not saying that somebody's doing this literally, but it's the pattern. They're getting you away from people, taking you away from people that they think are not good for you. You don't realize how much they've isolated you and taken your freedom from you. And that's got to stop. That has to stop. They literally are drinking their own poison here. What they took from you is being taken from them. So you will reap what you have sown. You focusing on your own garden is why you are receiving several different avenues of prosperity and abundance. It's coming to you in avalanches. And that's the surprise. Because it's coming from people and places and things that you like, where, what? And this is how you're going to be. in the Nine of Pentacles energy. You're going to be feeling very secure and solid and on, feeling like, man, I'm glad I stuck with this. I was ready to give up and I saw it through and I'm glad I did. I just looked down. Look, I just said that and I looked down and this says she believed she could, so she did. Whether you're male, female, it doesn't matter. This is just an energy that I'm picking up on. You've made a lot of headway, a lot of progress. There's something that you're going to be doing a lot of writing soon. So your hands may get sore. It's a good idea to start stretching them because they get crampy if you haven't written for a long time or used them for a long time, okay? So it's time to strengthen the hands. You are going to find that once you start writing, especially writing things that you want because you're in a good vibration, when you start writing things that you want right now, they start popping into your experience almost automatically. So this is a really good time for you to sit and write because, excuse me, you can bring in a lot of things that you want quickly. That's it. All right. They didn't want me to get anything else. Peace and love, Pisces. See you in the next one.